Hello friends, once again welcome back to Active Education Pro. Today I am going to start another new series on video lines and angles from class 7 mathematics. So let's start, and today's our topic is adjacent angles. In my last video already we have studied at a glance that what is adjacent angles and what are their conditions to be a pair of adjacent angles. And right now in this video I am going to study about in this angles means about adjacent angles in details. So let's start. Adjacent angles. This is the angle, this is A, this point is O, and this is C. In my last video, already we have discussed about different types of angles according to their measurement, according to their sum results, complementary angle, supplementary angle, acute angle, obtuse angle, right angle, etc. And you know very well that to make an angle, at least two lines, otherwise you can say the arm of this angle. Look here. This is an angle, AOC is an angle, and AO and OC. AO and OC are the rays, are the sides of these angles, otherwise you can say arm of this angle. Here OA and OC are the arm of this angle, arm of this angle AOC, angle AOC, arms of this angle. And O is the vertex. O is the vertex point, means what is vertex? Here O is the common point from this and OA and this and OC. OA, O is the point, O is the term end point, and here in the OC, O is also the term end point. So O is the common point. So here by combining this OA and OC, here this is an angle AOC, O is the vertex, and OA, OC are the arms of this angle AOC. And right now our topic is adjacent angles. So here adjacent angles means there is a pair of angles. Suppose there is another ray inside this angle. This is the interior area of this angle. These are the exterior area. So interior area, inside this interior area, there is another ray, and its name is, suppose this is P. Now OP is another ray. OP is another ray, and yes, O is the common point for this OA, OP, and OC. These three rays, these three arms are meeting at a point. This is O. Right now there are three angles. One angle is AOP and another angle is POC, and normal angle already we have, this is AOC. AOC. Look here, AOP, POC and AOC. AOC is the angle, OA and OC are the arms. In this angle AOP, look here, AOP angle. In this AOP angle, O is the vertex and AO, OP are the sides, are the arms. OA and OP. According to their color of rays, here I denote with their symbolical names. This is OA is red rays and OP is the green rays. Similarly, in this angle POC, OP is the green ray and OC is the red color rays, and AOC, in AOC angle OA and OC both are in red color. Look here, to make AOP angle we need OA rays and OP rays. For POC angles, OP rays, OC rays, and for AOC angle this is OA angle, OA rays and OC rays. Here we can say that this angle AOP and POC, we can say that these two angles AOP and POC are adjacent angles. Why? The first condition is there. In between these two angles there is a common arms. This is OP and OP. In these two angles, to make these angles, OP is compulsorily needed to make these two angles AOP and POC. Once again I repeat it. We can say that these two angles AOP and POC are adjacent angles, is a pair of adjacent angles because there is a common arms. This is OP. in these two angles AOP and POC, OP is the common arms and O is the common vertex. Look here, at the middle of this name of these three angles, O is at the middle position, so O is the vertex, O is the common point of these three rays. So to be a pair of adjacent angles, the first condition is that common vertex and a common arm. So first point is common vertex, common arm. Common vertex and then next common arm. Adjacent angle is a pair of angles where there are a common vertex and a common arm in these two angles. Then the next condition is the two non-common arms. To make this adjacent angle, minimum we require three arms. OA, OP and OC. There are two angles, AOP and POC. There are two adjacent angles, AOP and POC, and minimum at least we require three arms. One is OA, OP and OC. There are one common arm, the green arm. So this is OP, green color arm, and the red color arms are the non-common arms. OA and OC. Look here, OA and OC are the non-common arms. It is not same in both these angles. So here OA and OC are the non-common arms have to be present on both sides, on each side of these common arms. Look here, this is OP rays and this is the lower position of OP rays and this is the upper position of OP rays. So here OA and OC are the non-common arms. They are present each side of this common arms. So that's why we can say AOP and POC are adjacent angles. Then the next condition is non-common arms should be present on each side of common arms. Look here, the first condition is common vertex and common arms. Then the next point is, next condition, non-common arms should be present on each side of common arms. Here common arms is OP and OA and OC are the non-common arms. So OA and OC are present on each side of OP. One is in the lower side and one is in the upper side of this OP rays. So that's why you can say that these two angles AOP and POC are adjacent angles, pair of adjacent angles. So let's take an example of adjacent angles, another example. This is another figure to represent the adjacent angles, another example. So look here, there are three rays, this is OX, OY and OZ, and the name of angles are like XY, XOY, then YOZ, and the final angle, this is XOZ. Look here, XOY, the first angle, then the second angle is YOZ, and then XOZ. O is the common vertex of all these three angles. We can compare these two angles, this angle with this angle, and this angle with the XOY angles. There are three pairs of angles, you can say. So first, compare with XOY angle and YOZ angle. First compare with these two angles XOY and YOZ. To make this angle XOY, we need OX rays and OY rays. OX rays and OY rays. To make this angle YOZ, we need OY rays and OZ rays. So let's find first, fulfill the first condition of adjacent angle, that common vertex and common arm. Here in these two angles, O is the common vertex because it situated in the middle position of this angle name O. So this is the common vertex, and let's find out the common arm. Here we need OX and OY rays to make this angle, OY rays and OZ rays to make this angle. So let's find out the common arms. This is OY. This is OY rays. So OY is the common rays. O is the common vertex and Y is the common rays between these two angles XOY and YOZ. So first condition is fulfilled. Then comes to the next conditions. non-common arms should be present on each side of common arms. Here non-common arms are OX. In this angle, OX is the non-common arms, and in this angle YOZ, OZ is the non-common arms. So OY is this arms, this is the common arms. This is the upper position and this is the lower position, upwards, downwards. Here both these non-common arms OX and OZ presents each side of this common arms OY. Here OY is the common arms, OY is the common arms, and OX, OZ are the non-common arms present on each side of this OY. OX is present in the upper side of this OY and OZ at the lower side of this common arms OY. So these two angles are adjacent angles. You can write here that XOY and YOZ are adjacent angles. Then next compare between these two angles YOZ and XOZ. Next pair YOZ and XOZ. To make this YOZ angle, look here, YOZ, so you need OY rays and OZ rays. And to make XOZ angle, look here, XOZ, the total angle, this is XOZ, we need OX rays and OZ rays. Once again I repeat it, OY and OZ rays are equal to make YOZ angle, and OX and OZ equal to make XOZ angle. Let us find out the common arms. Here OZ and OZ are the common arms. Look here. First condition is common vertex and common arm. So is the common vertex and common arms are OZ. Let us go for the next condition. Non-common arms should be present on each side of common arms. What is the common arms? This is OZ. OZ is this range, OZ. Now the non-common arms OY and OX. OY and OX present this side on a single side of these common arms. Look here. OZ is a linked rays, this is the right side and this is the left side. Okay. For this common rays, both the non-common rays, this is OX and OY, the non-common arms present on a single side of this OZ rays. This is at the right side of this rays. Right side. Here OZ is a linked ray, declined rays. Here OX and OY are the non-common arms present a single side on either side of this rays. So that's why these two angles are not satisfying the second condition to be a pair of adjacent angles. First condition is satisfied, there is a common vertex and common arms. But the next condition that non-common arms should be present on each side of these common arms. But here the non-common arms OY and OX present at one side of this common arms. So second condition is not fulfilled by these two angles. So we cannot say that YOZ angle and XOZ are not adjacent angles. Here YOZ and XOZ are not adjacent angles. It is not satisfying the conditions of adjacent angles. So next move for the next pair, the last pair. This is XOY and XOZ. XOY and XOZ. To make this angle XOY, we need OX and OY rays. And to make XOZ angle, once again this XOZ is repeated, XOZ, this is OX rays and OZ rays. We know to fulfill the first condition for adjacent angles, we need a common vertex and common arm in these two angles. So here O is the common vertex and let us find out the common arms. This is OX. OX is the common arms. So this arm is the common arms. And then the next condition is non-common arms should be present on each side of common arms, so that The non-common arms are, one is OI and the another one is OZ. Look here, this is OY and OZ. OX is a rays. OX is the common arms between these two angles XOY and XOZ. OY and OZ are not the common arms, they are the non-common arms. In this figure, OY and OZ are the non-common arms present at one side of these rays, these common rays. This is OX. For this angle, from these two angles, OX is the common arm, whereas OY and OZ are the non-common arms, and these two non-common arms present on each side of OX angle, so that the second condition is not fulfilled by these two angles XOY and XOZ. So these angles are also not adjacent angles. Last angle was YOZ and XOZ, and this angle, there are three pairs. One angle is XOY YOZ pair, the second pair is YOZ and XOZ. Already I described it, and the last one is XOY XOZ. These are the last pair of these three angles. So only these angles XOY YOZ, XOY and YOZ, these two angles satisfying the two conditions, both conditions to be a pair of adjacent angles. Otherwise, the remaining two pairs YOZ, XOZ and XOY, XOZ are not satisfying these two conditions to be a pair of adjacent angles. So right now you can easily distinguish which of them is a pair of adjacent angles and which are not adjacent angles. Thank you for watching my video. In my next video, we will study about vertically opposite angles, another type of angles from class 7. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, like, share, subscribe. Thanks.